What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. Super excited to be back inside the building on a Thursday because we have got a banger that has just landed from Loski alongside Davido. This one going by the name of Naija Man. Really looking forward to getting into this one. I've skipped through a little bit of the intro because it's just kind of general video stuff, and I want to make sure we're focusing on the sound more than anything else. If you aren't already subscribed, my friends, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, getting involved in the channel. We want to hit 10k by the end of this month, and we can do it with your help, so please do get involved. The thing to remember about this video is there'll be a lot of cuts and pauses because YouTube are blocking the uploads if I upload them just listening through the entire thing, so I do have to chop the music down, and I have to talk a little bit more, otherwise they just get blocked. So hopefully you guys can still enjoy the reaction with that involved. We're going to do a bit of an analysis and a technical breakdown of the tune as well, so yeah, hopefully you do enjoy, and let's crack on with this one.
Come on, me fry up, man. I put money on your head like a Naija Man. Girl throw K's on her neck, but see us
straight off the bat, I'm enjoying it. I think the instrumental's very, I think it's almost a little bit over OTT kind of cliche-wise. You've got the steel pan drums or whatever, but Loski's carrying it off, man. He's got a very kind of, there's almost like a natural chorusing going on with his vocal, which sounds really, really cool, and he just sounds very natural over this type of instrumental as well. I wouldn't even know what I'd class this as. It's almost more of a kind of dancehall sort of approach with the sort of drums being they are. There isn't much going on in between the drums. It's very much about the hits.
Pricey, man. Come on, me fry up, man. I put money on your head like a Naija Man. Know that I'm stepping in fashion, designer splashing.
On the chorus block, I really like the vocal layering he's got going on. There's a really kind of uplifting feel, and with a tune like this is a summer tune, you know. This is a tune you want to hear at carnival, you want to hear at barbecues and things like that, so people want it to be uplifting. He's done a really good job of that with the chorusing on the vocal. Really, really nice. And I think as well, the instrumental's kind of leveled out a little bit. I was a bit kind of a little confused with the sort of steel pan drums at the beginning, but they are sort of meshing quite nicely as the tune progresses.
Swimmer, trap mash, nothing, them bands come quicker. She want a Harlem boy, cause she heard that Harlem's driller.
I don't really know why Loski hasn't sort of gone with this sort of style before, you know. I mean, he must have jumped into it a couple of times, and I must have missed it. I do remember him linking up. I think it might have been with Western on a tune sort of similar to this. But he sounds really good over this sort of thing. He's definitely he's got a voice that naturally fits this kind of instrumental tone-wise. He sounds very, very comfortable, and you can kind of tell with the vocal melodies he's using as well. He's enjoying this recording process. So yeah, I'm enjoying this, man. It's got a real proper UK summertime feel to it.
You silly, I got bassy on me, not a flicky. I on the other side to go
that
fishing.
Switch on the instrumental, kind of going from very minimal to almost doubling up on that main kick drum, just completely throwing the rhythm into a completely different kind of alignment. Is that the right word? Into a completely different avenue is what I meant to say. Really, really cool, man. I think Loski's killed that first verse. We're moving into obviously a chorus block now. Video switching as well. I don't know where that is. I don't actually recognize that.
Girl throw K's on her neck, but see us in her flesh, man. Always get shy, man. I just put a 5 on my feet. Everybody look.
Proper catchy hook as well. The kind of up and down of it, the natural ebb and flow of the vocal works really, really nicely. I think as well, Loski sounds very comfortable more than anything else, and I think the sort of vocal layering that's going on underneath, I know I'm talking about the vocal layering a fair bit, but it's just very impressive how kind of natural it sounds and how sort of unforced it sounds more than anything else.
Money on your head like a Naija.
Go, Davido.
Give me many things, say you lamba. If I was to call, would you answer? I want to see you wind the show.
Presence, man. When he comes on tunes like this, he is probably one of the best people in the world currently to get on a feature. Just because of the energy he naturally brings into tunes like this, you know, he just kind of comes in. He hasn't even done anything crazy vocal-wise yet, but just his presence, his movement in the video, and just that sort of the kind of power he has behind his vocal just kind of takes things to the next level. Wicked collaboration, and whoever set this one up has done the business.
Me, I want that game with you, turn the O2 to the OT. So the girl, she know me.
It's straight up just quoting Drizzy, but again, we're starting to hear it. He's starting to kind of come out of that not shell, but he's starting to kind of get into the more expansive vocal range he's able to move with. Really, really nice. I think just in general, we know what to expect with Davido at this point, and he never really seems to disappoint. That's why whenever I see a video from him landing, I'm like, cool, I'm reviewing this one because it's going to be a tune I enjoy.
You don't want to pull up in my OG. Show a nigga Loski, that's his broski. Girl, I want to give you all the money.
Come on, me me fry up, man.
This is a tune in a dance. The lighter is going up when I hear this one, man. This is one I can't wait to play in a show, play at a show, and play on radio, man. This is good. This is a crazy tune, proper summertime banger. Again, it really reminds me of some early sort of Western stuff in the sort of instrumental structure, the rhythms that are being used, and it's a link up that makes sense. Like vocally, they sound really good next to each other. Obviously, Davido's got this incredible range, and Loski's more doing the kind of monotone, still melodic, but quite not that wide a vocal range in the melodies he's using. It works.
I just put a 5 on my feet. Everybody looking like, ooh, yeah, pricey, man. Come on.
Just a little word on the video as well. The video's been really clean, man. We've seen a lot of different locations. It's all shot with different sorts of quality rates. I don't know what the official term is, but everything looks like it's shot with different lighting, different camera equipment, but it still works. And obviously, we've seen them in shot together, so I'm assuming they have met up to do the video. I like the fact they're going to so many different places, though. You know, we've gone to different islands, we've gone down rivers and stuff. It's cool. There's a fair bit of budget must have been spent on just getting to the places more than anything else.
Hit it from the back and say, baby, throw it back. Harlem boy with Italian swag, but my slim fits falling from my toes in my hands.
That little do underneath, really cool. Wasn't expecting that. And again, we're moving into the last minute of the tune, so at points like this, when we start seeing new instrumentation added, that's always a big plus for me. I love to hear tunes that just constantly expand. Example of this, for me, the most expansive Afrobeats tune of last year was Ginger, which was obviously Wizkid and Burna. And that tune just turns at the last minute, and Burna has this whole extra sort of vocal range appear. And that's what we're hearing here. Just a new bit of instrumentation, just keeping it fresh.
Pagans, we gon' get rich at the right time. Come on with me, fry up, man. I put money on your head like a Naija Man.
I think it's a good idea to go from a verse which is quite rappy, in comparison to how he sounded throughout it. This one sounded a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more sort of traditionally what we would hear from Loski. I feel it's quite good to go into this bridge, which is obviously going to be without drums. Again, it's a very sort of classic, kind of, I suppose, Western pop way of composing tunes. You have this last chorus block before you finish up just with no drums, but it works. And again, it just kind of adds a sort of professional polish to it.
Come on with me, fry up, man. I put money on your head like a Naija Man. Girl throw K's on her head.
Love the way they're doubling up on the vocal as well. Like, again, it's something we've seen in a lot of tunes recently we've actually reviewed on this channel. When you hear both vocalists double up for the final sort of showdown, always adds that extra bit of spice, which sounds really cool, man. I think Davido's killed this. It's very subtle what he's done, but the extras he's added to it have taken it to a whole different level.
Looking like, ooh, yeah, pricey, man. Come on with me, fry up, man. I put money on your head like a Naija Man.
And there we go, finishing up on this one. Wicked tune. I'm so glad I got round to reviewing this one nice and quickly. Loski with Naija Man featuring Davido. Wicked tune. Really well put together. I think the feature makes perfect sense. Instrumental grew on me as it went. And I think Loski had a great performance as well, just sounding very comfortable in this more sort of world influenced sort of style of tune. Because it's not really Afrobeats, it's not really dancehall, it's somewhere in the middle, but works really nicely. There we go. I hope you did enjoy the reaction to this one. Again, apologies for kind of cutting it, which I will have to do in the edit afterwards. There's no way of really getting around it. I've tried everything on YouTube and the videos just get blocked, but hopefully you guys can still enjoy the kind of technical breakdown and analysis that we do. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like and a comment, all that good stuff, and make sure you lock in to Breakfast with Kovu tomorrow morning, 7 till 10 in the AM. It's going to be a wicked one, so I'll see you all then. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. Man, they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.